There are no one like fans, and that's why Sky Bet are giving you weekly free bets and boosts all season long. So make sure you click the link in the description and take advantage of these great offers. Sky Bet for the fans.
Do you know the old adage about sweet left foot? Why is that so true?
I got a sweet left
Oh,
foot.
you do? Why do left-footed players have a propensity to like strike the ball so
You
much
just
cleaner?
can't take penalties.
They're not great at penalties. Yeah.
that's a
Stuart
mind
Pearce,
game.
Chris Waddle. Yeah. They're not good penalty takers.
I think that's mind games, though.
But why do left-footed players, like,
Special,
I remember
man.
Forest when I was a kid had a player called Ian Wone. He wasn't a particularly good player, but his left foot was like,
You know what I think?
pinging it.
I think because they're more, I mean, they're not a rarity, but they're not as frequent as right-footed, so they stand out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a
But
lefty.
they do ping it. They do have
And
a
there's
ping.
pingers on it. You think about some of the players with left foot,
Yeah, but you got to think
great
of it.
left foot,
Hmm.
Van Persie's, your Robbins, Ryan Giggs.
But they're using the other
Yeah.
side of their brain, though.
No, we're not.
Yes, they are. They're using the
don't-
left-hand side of the brain.
No.
Oh.
Yes, that's how it works.
Also, I'm sure it's forward and backward part of the brain.
So whatever side that we use, the righties, use the other side.
No.
Yeah, because you're left-footed. Do the research.
What about ambidextrous people then?
They're special. They use both sides of the brain.
Pedal, right?
They use
Pedal.
both sides of the brain.
Is that right?
Is ambidextrous hands.
Ambidextrous
Yeah, left hand,
hands,
right footed.
ambipedal.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to do a top 5 left-footed players in Premier League history. We're all going to have our own top 5s, some of the nominees, and you can bring your own to the table if you've got any. Salah, Van Persie, Giggs, Silva, Bale, Ashley Cole, Arjen Robben, Robbie Fowler, John Barnes, Riyad Mahrez, Erling Haaland, Mesut Ozil.
Just so you know how I'm doing this.
Andre Santos.
I'm doing this based upon
Pure pingers.
two things: pingers and silk. So, for example, Ashley Cole is one of my favourite ever people to have lived. But Ashley Cole didn't have like an amazing wand of a left foot. He was an amazing defender, but I wouldn't put Ashley Cole in this. I'm looking more at the pingers. So I like in your Van Persies at the Valley. I'm liking things like that, right? The pingers. And then what I'm liking is I love the silk of a Mahrez.
Yeah.
Don't know if you saw. I saw Riyad Mahrez score a goal yesterday.
The touch.
Did you see it?
I think he's one of the... Ooh, that's another
Christ.
discussion.
Touch.
Jesus Christ.
Top 5 best touches in the league.
touched
Do
it.
that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about another day.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about saying that one.
Okay, so I've got my top 5, but I just wanted to put out my metrics for it. It's silk and ping.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. That's how I kind of
Yeah,
divide
it's
as well.
silk and ping. So obviously it's not Ashley Cole,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Or Leighton Baines.
Well, he's a bit of a pinger. I mean, he used to whine. You know, I really don't like him.
Why?
Because I used to find it really fucking annoying when people would actually make a case that he was better than Ashley Cole. People would
No
actually,
way.
No, mate, I lived it. I went to the 2014
mental.
World Cup and Baines was playing. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's his hype though. He was...
You know what's bad? I was about to say Dennis Irwin, and then I remembered his right.
Right-footed left
on the
back.
left-hand
Yeah,
side.
like Philip Lahm, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got my list. I'm ready to.
Who's in number 5 for you lot?
Let me look at my list. Number 5.
Number 5. I've got Mesut Ozil. I like the silk of it, man. You disagree?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I was quite impressed with your choice.
Yeah.
I didn't think Mesut Ozil would make it.
Well, do you know why? Because if you just appreciate football as artistry,
He's
you know
an
that
artist.
goal he scored against Ludogorets and that.
Oh.
Like that's fucking. Like that's
Also,
amazing.
some of the passing that he made.
Do you know
Amazing.
that? Do you know? Was it true? You know when they used to say kind of over the top of the ball, bouncing
Yeah,
the ball.
bouncing.
Was he doing that?
Yeah, he was doing it on purpose. He's done it
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
He'll punch it into the ground, make it bounce
It's so
up.
clever.
Clever.
It's
too intelligent.
different. Yeah, it's different.
I don't agree with you, to be fair.
Well, you think he's higher or not? On the list?
He didn't actually make my list. He didn't make my list. I put...
Who's your
like you say,
fifth?
you're going for silk and
No, but
stuff.
you don't have to. You could have Ashley Cole, mate. You can just go
Nah,
for like
no
your
way.
favourite left-footed
I
players.
went for David Silva, 5th.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he had a wand of a left foot. The control, the touch, everything was just so under control. He could strike a ball well. Mesut Ozil, great touch, like you said, silky. He wasn't a good strike of the ball, so that's why I took him off the list.
I've got Mesut Ozil as my 5th.
Okay, fair enough.
I just changed it. You know what? Mohamed Salah was going to make my list in number 5, but he's just been bumped.
See, yeah,
Rory has persuaded me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair enough. My next in my list, I've got Ryan Giggs as 4.
I have got Arjen Robben.
Right. Robin's on my list, but he's higher.
Arjen Robben. I think there's a couple of non-negotiables, and Arjen Robben is one of them.
Arjen Robben's 4th
It's
on my
just
list.
where
as
I
well.
put him.
Yeah.
Arjen Robben is 4th for me. When you think of what are the great goals that you think of when you
Robin, Man United from
Man
the
United,
corner.
yeah.
for
Man United,
Bayern Munich?
Man United from the corner.
For Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Is that
All Michael Carrick had to do was close his legs.
absolutely beautiful strike? Yeah.
Last minute as well, you know.
Mate, he scored an amazing goal. Him and Damien Duff were linking up. We scored a goal in Russia. We played away in Russia, in Moscow, in the Champions League. And like, it was such a good move. And then he just kind of like tucked it into the bottom corner, you know, with ease. Just like almost past it.
It's also that thing of I love watching clips of him because all it is him cutting in his left,
cutting.
bam,
Yeah. He was very much an example of a player who you knew what they were going to do, but you literally couldn't stop them. He was unstoppable at Chelsea in those 2 seasons.
Yeah,
those
he was.
first 2 seasons, absolutely unstoppable. Scored a goal at Craven Cottage. It was like, what the hell are you doing? You know, he's like, he picked the ball up. He was relatively new at the time. You can see how long ago it was. He had like full head of hair. And he picked the ball up almost in his own half. And he's got some icons in the team. And you're like, okay, you're a kid. You're going to lay it off in a minute. He just went. It's like, he's off. And then got to effectively the byline, just before the byline. And he just blazed it into the bottom corner of far post.
And scored.
Scored, yeah. Just like...
I believed in his belief.
Like a
Unbelievable player.
perfect
he's
left foot, Arjen Robben.
Yeah, so good.
Robin 4 for all of us, was that?
Yeah, he was 4th in mine. He had,
No, his was
No,
Ryan
Robben,
Giggs.
Giggs was...
Ryan Giggs is number 3 for me.
Yeah, I've got Giggs and Robben the
reason
other way around.
I could have put Robin ahead of him. But one of the things I think with Ryan Giggs is he could smash it like we saw against Arsenal in the FA Cup if he wanted to have an absolute ping. But also, you remember his pass for Michael Owen against Man City? He did that on a regular basis. There's a goal he scored against Fulham from a really tight angle on like a half volley with
Mate, I
his
think
left foot.
I really... Like, I love doing this show for so many reasons. Like, I really do. I love it. And I love that people watch it and I love the discussion and whatever. But do you know one of the reasons why I love doing it? Because I feel like it gives us an opportunity to kind of tell people about art. Like, I like listening. I follow a lot of like football accounts that are like older than me. Like, I like hearing stories about how good Graham Sharp was at Everton. I like listening to it. I think that there is a generation of people. And do you know what? I've had this debate quite passionately with Buvey. Not through any like lack of knowledge. He educates me about football a lot. And one thing where we disagree is quite how good Ryan Giggs was.
Yeah.
And I sent him a goal. I don't even think he reacted, but I sent him a goal in the group the other day that Ryan Giggs scored. You know when he chipped it over the Giggs' head and blazed it? I don't even know if it went in as his goal because I think it hit the bar, came down.
No,
and did it go down as Giggs' goal? Who was that against? Do you know?
QPR?
Was it QPR? So if you haven't seen the goals, Ryan Giggs against QPR, it really was a beautiful goal. But I don't think everyone, particularly if you're, say, a decade younger than us, I think people know.
No.
They see Ryan Giggs maybe as a midfielder rather than this marauding, outrageously brilliant left winger who would get to the byline, loads of hair, whip it in, invariably cut in and score.
Bolton Wanderers, sorry.
Was it Bolton? Well worth a look, this goal that Ryan Giggs scored. Anyway, if you're in doubt as to how good Ryan Giggs was.
That's because Ryan Giggs was one of the early Premier League stars. He was there when the Premier League started, didn't he? He was the original. There's a lot, like you said, there's a lot of people that need to educate the younger generation about Ryan Giggs.
It's not just, I know we kind of leaning heavy towards the guys that had like an absolute ping on him. Ryan Giggs' dribbling ability with his left
That's why he's
was
nuts. Yeah, nuts.
Like, absolutely.
But he was more of a dribbler, though.
described in the best way, right? What was it? He twists defenders' blood and all that.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful saying.
Yeah.
He's got a wonderful left foot, but he's more of a dribbler for me. That's why I've got him third as well. But obviously, what he's done for all the longevity over the years, and he scored every goal in the Premier League.
Yeah, while he was
year.
there. But also, he changed his game, and his passing ability was not.
But there's better left foots than him.
Yeah.
But he's
and there's top two. It has to be two players.
So who's your second?
I've got a problem because I've got a real problem.
Why?
Because
Wait, did you say your third?
Third was Robben. So I've gone Ozil, Giggs, Robben.
Yeah, I've got Ozil, Robben, Giggs.
I've gone to Silva, Robben, Giggs.
So who's your two?
Just second.
No, yeah. Who's your number two?
If you haven't got a Welshman and a Dutchman in your top two, everyone's getting slapped.
No, I don't because I have an Algerian.
No, bro, you've gone wrong.
There's two non-negotiables.
There's two non-negotiables here,
and they're the two that.
But it's just all older.
But then you two have made it out like I've had him here. That means that you two have not got Riyad Mahrez in your top five.
No. Riyad Mahrez is not there.
You haven't got Riyad Mahrez.
No.
David Silva didn't make it.
That's the stupidest thing I've.
It's not.
It is because you could easily argue that Riyad Mahrez had the best touch.
Van Persie have.
You could easily argue that Riyad Mahrez had the best touch in football.
That's touch, though.
Yeah, with his left foot. I told you.
Because I can control him. What do you do after that, though? What do you do after that touch?
Mahrez score invariably.
But these two players, what they do after the touch is undeniably.
I agree that it's a problem.
Amazing.
I agree that.
So is Mahrez second for you?
I've got Mahrez second, and
Explain why.
I think that Mahrez could easily be top of this whole conversation, and I'm amazed at both
like
of
that.
you. I know I could be. He's amazing.
No, he is.
Amazing.
Mate, I know Mahrez is
The touch, the control. I love the ease. That's why. Because if you adopt the hang it in the Louvre, if you adopt the artistry of football, the beauty of football, that football is in fact a modern day art form. Riyad Mahrez is Renoir. Riyad Mahrez is the artist. Riyad Mahrez is like a sculptor.
Ozil style, isn't it?
Ozil and Ozil's in my list. I like that. I find that far more appealing. As much as I rate, say, John Barnes, Mohamed Salah, the hectic, frenetic, effective beauty, and I do find it beautiful. I actually find the aesthetics of Mahrez so much more.
I hear you. Yeah.
I don't think Mahrez
he's
be
an eye
in
pleaser.
this.
He's definitely an eye pleaser. But other than that, and I'm not taking anything away from his ability.
Do you remember the goal? It was pretty much the day that people realised that Leicester could win the league. You know how you get these moments in football? I think Liverpool had one very recently when they beat Brentford. They felt like they were going to win the league. You get those moments in a season. The moment when Leicester fans suddenly went, oh my God, we can win the league. They went to the Etihad and they won. What? Riyad Mahrez? Oh my God.
Top corner.
Oh, Steppo, little lollipop over.
No, he's nuts. He's
nuts.
Riyad Mahrez is crazy.
But
It's those first touches. The one that we always talk about playing for Leicester, when he just eases the ball into Vardy's path against Man City in the pouring rain.
Yeah. He's got a deft touch.
Where you going? Who are you going for number 2? I'm still torn.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Gareth Bale.
Does Gareth Bale has a better overall touch than Riyad Mahrez? He has a better ping.
But I know
he has a better ping.
No, that's fine. But I know what that left foot. I believe in more.
Remember his
Gareth
goal
Bale's
against Stoke off his left foot?
Oh, bro.
I remember the one against West Ham. Do you remember West Ham, the volley? Yeah. The one against West Ham was nuts.
That's the best goal Gareth Bale scored for me in the Premier League.
But
I'm going Gareth Bale too.
I think Gareth Bale. I'm not. Mate, I don't want to make a case against Bale. Bale was a wonderful footballer.
Everyone we're comparing has a great left foot.
What
So we're not
Bale
arguing that
was,
they've got.
what Bale was, every touch that we're talking about here, it's amazing, it's glorious, it's often defining a goal, but it's a ping, isn't it? It was quite one-dimensional. It's a pinger, it's a goal, it's a long shot, it's a volley, it's a wallop. Did he have the silk and the beauty and the delicate
I think he did.
perfection?
Does his overhead kick in the Champions League final?
But it was a ping.
But it was still
It's still,
off his left
it's still
foot,
technique.
and it was-
That's high level
Okay,
technique.
but
Also, his first touch was immaculate.
No
Like-
doubt.
Like
No,
bringing it down.
I know.
And also
played
he
for
was a
Real
left
Madrid.
back.
He played for Real Madrid. Of course, everything about him was immaculate. But let's just genuinely, does Gareth Bale have a better left foot, just left foot, in terms of the artistry than Mesut Ozil?
But it depends on what you're looking at, though, Rory.
But then Mesut Ozil can't smash it in like Gareth
Yeah,
Bale.
he can't shoot like.
No, but
can't
Riyad
shoot like
Mahrez
that, bro.
could, and Riyad Mahrez had the touch of Ozil.
But Riyad Mahrez can't shoot from 40 yards. And play
Yeah,
for
no, he
corner.
can, he
Not
can.
40 yards. But
Riyad Mahrez scored a
But
ping
Bale's
the
done
other
it consistently, though. Bale would do it after a 30 yard run
undoubtedly
and
was.
smash it top yard.
Bale scored more pingers, but I don't think Gareth Bale. I don't think Gareth Bale was a better footballer. He might have more medals, and his career might be seen as being a better career. But you know that, like, running around, like Gareth Bale's highlights, kicking a ball and running around, like, it's athletic. It's amazing. I'm not knocking it at all. I think he's amazing.
Yeah, but I can't take that away from him. I can't take that away from Gareth Bale because he's athletic and he's strong and powerful
goals against Inter off that left
though.
But
He's got that as well as what Mahrez is.
No, but I'm on about Bale's performance, Bale's goals.
No,
I give it to Bale. I give it to Bale. He's more of a match winner.
I think
He's
Gareth
defining
Bale.
moments. That goal against West Ham, they needed a goal. He said to his midfielder, "Give me the
player
ball."
for your team. If you're
Top
picking a
corner.
player, Mahrez or Bale, both at their best, who's the best player?
Gareth Bale. What Gareth Bale was doing for Tottenham by himself was astronomical.
Good question.
Bro, he got them champions. He was doing everything by himself.
Well, Mahrez could play off the right, couldn't he? So you could realistically have both of them.
Mate, Mahrez won Leicester a league.
Yeah, but he had Vardy there as well.
Yeah, but Mahrez, fine. But Bale wasn't totally on his own.
Yeah, and
he
Harry
got on
Kane
top
there
for-
and that.
Yeah.
No.
Not with the second time.
Yeah, but the difference between yes, Mahrez won them a league, but what Gareth Bale done was put himself into the
Mahrez,
bracket.
you know.
No, but Adam,
Mahrez.
Adam. What Gareth Bale did, he put himself in the conversation of I could be one of the best players in the world.
Buvey would agree with you.
Mahrez has never been in that conversation.
Buvey and you would be in agreement.
It's the same. Gareth Bale was in the conversation of being one of the best players in the world.
So
Mahrez has never been in that conversation. He's never been there.
Good point.
Yeah, that's true.
And he went on the world stage.
Gareth Bale was
World
in it
Champions
when
League.
Ronaldo and Messi were in it.
But the reason why I think,
Come on.
but part of the
Welshman.
reason, you know, if Riyad
And
Mahrez
carrying his country.
Riyad Mahrez had gone to Real Madrid. Remember circumstance.
He had the chance to.
Yeah, exactly.
But he wasn't good enough. They didn't want him. They wanted Gareth Bale. We need him. He's going to win us Champions League. This left foot.
I think there were times when Riyad Mahrez was good enough to play for anyone.
But they didn't go for him, Rory. And Real Madrid go for the best of the best. And they knew this kid here is the best. It's Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale's two for me.
There's something crazy about you two not having Mahrez in the top 5, though.
I understand. But you know what it is? Because I'll give all that, what you said, to Özil.
Yeah.
He's got that.
But you had that. Who did you have?
Mahrez
David
has
Silva.
and more.
You had David Silva.
Maybe I could take Silva out. My fifth is whatever.
but you don't-
Silva is just incredible. That's why. Because he can dictate a game, and I love midfielders. Like,
Who's
midfielders are
number
one.
one?
Oh, there's
Robin.
There's only one. There's only one.
See.
I hate the fact that you can sing that.
Oh, Robin, man. Off his left foot, one of the most
Wonderful left
iconic goals in Premier League history against Charlton for Arsenal,
Charlton.
against Aston Villa for Manchester United.
Everton, he's done it against Liverpool. Done it against Liverpool, bottom corner, volley. That significant goal, the volley, over the top volley.
And the thing is, as
It's
well,
amazing.
like, you know, quantifying it when he went to Manchester United, it won them the league before December that year. Like, they had the league sewn up.
He
Single-handedly.
didn't perform really second half of the season.
No. He
Single-handedly.
scored 20 goals before.
Yeah.
It's game
Big
over. He
free
doesn't need
kicks.
to, does he?
Free kick against Man City last minute.
Do you think overall,
Big deflection,
I feel
but
like
But still.
we had an interesting conversation there about Riyad Mahrez. Try and predict now. How do you feel like the comments will generally agree with you two? Do you think I'm getting this in the neck? Or do you
I think
What do
a
you
lot of
reckon?
the
Mahrez
people that
fans are-
call you nostalgia merchant
are going to be surprised.
will be
that
surprised.
I haven't gone John Barnes, Chris Waddle, Stuart Pearce, Graham Lasso.
So I think you'll win some people around with that.
Yeah, I just can't. Riyad Mahrez for that.
there,
I
he
just
loves it.
because whenever you see those kind of goals, the assist for Jamie Vardy at it's like one of the best goals I've ever seen.
But when was the last time you saw a volley with somebody's leg up here and he puts it top corner against Stoke? That's amazing. Over the top,
Yeah,
bam.
I agree. There's no
Top
doubt.
bins
Do you
against
know what
West
I think
Ham.
it comes down to? It comes down to
First
the
touch was
aesthetics.
class as well.
It comes down to the aesthetics. Mate, it's the one against West Ham.
Gareth Bale,
But it
man.
comes down to the aesthetics, right? What do you want? Do you get your buzz more out of a ping, which it sounds like you do? Do you love the volley, the wallop, the 30-yarder, which is Bale, or do you love the love,
I actually
the
prefer
caress?
I prefer
Aesthetically-
like a placing like Mahrez.
Yeah. Aesthetically, I'd like Mahrez.
I do think Bale.
Has to be.
I think all these players have better left foots than him.
Fair.